Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you so much for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. Today we are asking the question, what spiritual rewards are you going to be receiving? So pile number 1 is the Wheel of Fortune. Pile number 2 is the Ace of Cups. Pile number 3 is the Judgment card. Pile number 4 is the Hanged Man. I am doing 2 free readings as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you are subscribed and you comment and you're in the running. And we're going to move on to our gorgeous and talented pile number 1s. So pile number 1 with the Wheel of Fortune. What spiritual rewards are you receiving? Well, so far it looks pretty good with luck and happiness. I dropped all the cards for the other piles, so give me a second. So, you are going to be able to release things that no longer serve you, and you are going to bring in happiness and luck. What spiritual rewards are coming in for you? Come on. Queen of Pentacles. Are you the Queen of Pentacles? Okay. Male or female, you're being represented by the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who manifests in abundance. They are somebody who is very steady, very stable, very nurturing. So you are going to be this stable person. I feel like you are moving luck in your direction. And you are moving luck in your direction by letting go of things that really you shouldn't be holding on to anymore. 3 of Pentacles. You're bringing in people who work with you well. Like, you're bringing in collaborations. You're bringing in... So with the 10 of Pentacles and... the 10 of Wands and the... you also have 3 of the 10s out of the deck. So with the 10 of Swords, you are really having to leave something behind, though. So you may not... Some of these gifts that you're receiving are going to happen because you left things behind. Maybe because you had no choice but to. But again, Queen of Pentacles, what you're bringing in is... I did hear love, so like, because the King and Queen of Pentacles are on the board. I feel like you're bringing in somebody who's your equal. That you did have to but you do have to let things that are over be over. And you have the option of happily ever after. Instead of, it ended because it was, I'm saying a lot. I'm aware of that. But with the 10 of Swords, that's a traumatic ending. So a lot of you are kind of maybe even having to let go of maybe not current traumatic endings, but maybe past ones as well. So that you can have this, loving relationship, that you can have the king and queen are both really abundant people. So I did see the 7 of Cups really quick, but with the Knight of Pentacles, it's funny because King, Queen, Pentacles, as well as the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to have specific movement in a situation with somebody. It could be love. For those of you that it's not, it could be like a collaboration, but both of you are going to be very happy and successful from it. I feel like some of you, this is going to show up in money. Since this is the second time I've seen the Five of Cups on the bottom, I think that it's important to concentrate not on whatever loss that you have taken, but on your future, on the things that you still can do something about. So I think that you're going to get a little bit of a perspective change. What spiritual rewards are coming for you? Mirrored souls. Some of you, you're definitely bringing in your soulmate or twin. But I'm not getting that everybody's got a twin in this pile. Some of you, you're bringing in the right people to make what you want to make. Like, you're bringing in the right, you're whether plutonic or not, you're bringing in the right people for you to have the abundance you want. Luck is turning in your favor. Happiness is here for you. And the only thing, like, you need to be able to let go of past failures so that you can have this collaboration. What spiritual rewards are coming for you? So with the Three of Swords, there's a part of you that is really hung up on. Also, the Five of Cups was here too. Like, a lot of you are hung up on a loss or a disappointment. As soon as you are willing to really release it, not just release the connection, because I even feel like most of you, that connection's not really in your life, but release the feelings of hurt and the feelings of loss, then you're manifesting in better things. With the rat, I feel like you did have somebody who, were they not being honest? Were they being sneaky? Some of you are Year of the Rat. Have you been a little bit, have you been running away from things? I think that some of you need to be aware that when you concentrate on your loss and you hold on to it, that you're not coming at things in your best, in the best way possible. So it's important to make sure that, instead of being preoccupied with the loss, just look at the incredible amount that you have to gain. Really be willing to cut the losses that you have had. Because you're just going to be so much happier than you realize. And it's going to be with in some situation where, like, there's going to be full understanding. So, I mean, for some of you, you may, if you've been hung up on a past relationship, just know that you're getting better. Like, you're getting something that, is going to make you feel, like you're getting an upgrade. And you're going to receive this clarity. Yeah, in this pile, there's a broken connection and a much more functional connection. And it's really okay to fully and completely let go of the broken and damaged connection. Just know that you're gonna have better ones. So like if for you this is about financial, like maybe you lost an opportunity, maybe you failed at something, but it's meant so that you can really succeed in another place. I'm getting for a lot of you, rejection as protection has been part of your part of your gift. Just know that the things, the situations, the people who are meant to work together with you are coming together. They're being brought to you. And the thing that you need to do is not wallow in the losses that you had, because as painful as those losses were, they were meant to be for your highest and best good. Which, you know, some of you might get angry at me, and I feel like some of you will. Your heart is guiding you. I feel like that you've gained some wisdom in your heart. And that you do need to, instead of follow the burdens and the loss, you need to be following the joy. Because, you know, the joy, you're going to manifest that. So I feel like you're going to, whether it's business or in a relationship, and I feel like it is, you know, some of you like are really bringing in, like all of you are bringing in a lot of joy, but some of you are bringing in abundance in business. Some of you are bringing in abundance in love. Some of you are bringing in both. But you're going to be put in a position where you can speak from the heart, and most importantly, you should speak from the heart. Things won't work out as they're meant to unless you would do. And then you're going to feel a lot of happiness, a lot of comfort. Because the most valuable things are coming to you. I feel like a lot of you're bringing in money. Like I said, love or money or both. But you do need to cut your losses, and you do need to be able to release some of the grieving. And that is not to say that you shouldn't grieve. It's only saying that you shouldn't grieve to the point that you ruin your future opportunities. So that being said, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you are subscribed and you comment. And thank you so much. Also, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, booking readings. It really matters, and I'm very grateful. So let's move on to pile number 2. And pile number 2 is our gorgeous Ace of Cups, which I turned around because I thought I was being so good at things. Hello, my gorgeous Ace of Cups. What spiritual rewards are coming towards you? Okay, Ace of Cups and the 9 of Swords. I'm going to get a few more cards before I fully start interpreting. 9 of Cups. And the 8 of Pentacles. With the Ace of Cups, you're getting an emotional new beginning, and it is going to result in wish fulfillment. It does, however, take work. And I feel like you do not need to overcome anxiety, because anxiety may cause you to be unable to discern what cup is for you. It may put you in a space of being dissatisfied. So when you see this golden cup from the gods, you know, like you won't be able to. So you need to work on your discernment. Some of you, like, you may need to do some meditation to calm your mind. But really, what is going to help you in this situation is following good feelings and putting in work and investment. At least at this point in time, your mind is not being your friend. So with the Ace, I'm sorry, it's not the Ace, the Page. I mean, I suppose that he's holding the Ace of Swords, but the Page of Swords. So what I'm getting is you may be like holding back, trying to be inquisitive about something, but I'm getting that this isn't the most effective thing for you. It's not that we should always, want to have information. I'm not saying anything against that, but I am saying that you need to follow your heart, and you need to move towards emotional fulfillment, and you may have to suspend. You may have to suspend just thinking too much about things. And I am an air sign. I like to think. It's a fun thing. But I feel like I said, this overthinking is causing you internal turmoil, when what you do need to do is make a decision to take action. I feel on some level, you already know what will bring you happiness. And you're kind of closing your eyes to it a little bit because of the anxiety and because you want it to make sense. And, I can understand and respect wanting things to make sense. Well, at the same time, not everything will. So the Six of Swords just fell out. So you need to be willing to move forward onto calmer waters. I feel like you're going to get your happy new beginning, and your wish fulfillment, but it's going to require you taking action, and it's going to require you coming out of indecision. Because you're being spiritually called. You're, the things that you want, but you maybe logically can't justify, you're being given that information. And it's really time to make that plunge, take that action. Be willing to move forward, even if you can't 100% see where you're going to go. So your spiritual rewards, once you're able to move forward, is going to be success. But I'm getting that, just dropped a pen. What I'm getting is that being in your logical, cerebral space is very important to you. And you know what? Being in your logical and cerebral space is very important in a lot of different ways. It is part of the balance of life. Right now, it's not doing you any favors, and you're going to have to uncross your arms and open your heart to the information that you're receiving. Some of you, there's somebody that you don't know why this person's your person, but you know that they're your person, but you're not taking the actions that you should be taking towards them. And you do, need to move, put work into the situation if you want, wish fulfillment. And then you're going to have a, emotional new beginning. You're going to have rebirth, but it's, you can't sit the fence. You have to take action. Or you can continue to sit the fence, but you won't receive any of the rewards. So it's the decision on whether you can make a leap of faith towards things you already know. You just don't understand how you know. And because you don't understand how, it puts you in this state of inaction. So, cosmic connection. A lot of you are experiencing, two things. I feel like that you are in a cosmic connection with another person. For most of you. I feel that most people in this pile are, that this is about a specific person. That, you already know this connection's here. It's just you're very much in denial. Which is why it's just your logic isn't that logical right now. But boy, is it, comforting. Except that it's taking away what you're meant to have in your life. And since you have free will, if you never take action on this, now if this, some of you, this could be reversed. If this sounds like your person and not you, then that might be the case. I do feel that some of you in this pile, I may be channeling your person and not necessarily you. But with cosmic connection, over and above the fact that I do believe that there is some kind of soul connection that you're dealing with here, you also are becoming more connected with the universe. You are finding, all of your connection is opening up So no matter how much you want to stay in the limited box that you put yourself, you're not really going to be able to stay there. And you may want to, you know, so I'm getting that you need to surrender to the situation a little bit. If you want to receive your spiritual rewards, because you do have a choice with the rats. Are you acting like a rat? Is somebody running in this situation? Somebody being sneaky? Somebody year of the rat? Why are you all right? There may even be okay, this is not for most of you, but I feel like maybe one or two of you may have a rat as like a pet, or have had a rat. Because this is just not coming off as the way it usually does, feeling wise. But I feel like that's just for a very specific few. For others of you, it's important that you just don't try to sneak off and away from the things that you're meant to have. I'm getting that you're definitely going to hurt yourself the worst. But you'll probably hurt somebody else. And there's going to be heartbreak. If you go in that direction. You know, this inaction. Yeah, this inaction, keeping your eyes closed, just being that's when you have something that you really should be putting your effort into. You need to be able to see the healthy opportunity that's in front of you and be consistent. Be diligent in, you know, and be willing to take the risk that you need to take. Okay, I don't usually say this, but Spirit wants me to say it. It's like, you gotta loosen up. There's only so much that you can ignore what's in front of you before there's real consequences for you. So, yes. You will have and I feel like you already have a strong spiritual connection, but you have to be open to it. You need to, because I feel like you're not letting yourself be convinced, and it's keeping you in constant strife. When really you just should be taking action. So thank you. I really do appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment and you're in the running. Thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, as well as booking readings. It really matters, and I appreciate it in you. So we're going to move on to our gorgeous and talented judgment card. And you're like, why is it talented? Because I said so. That's me being nice and threatening. So, my gorgeous and talented judgment people. Judgment, the 4 of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, with two fours, the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. I feel like you do have some stagnant energy that needs to be broken. And you are being called on a spiritual level to something that you're meant to go for, meant to achieve. With the Six of Pentacles, it is something that there's equal give and take. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's going to end in stability, victory. But like, this is if I feel like that there may be wealth involved, like you're going to achieve. It's like you're either gonna like build a family with somebody, or you're going to achieve massive financial success, or possibly both. That being said, Spirit's like, move. Because if you want this opportunity, you're required to actually be willing to take opportunities and be willing to move. And there's nothing wrong with taking some time and healing, but there's too much complacency. And Spirit is calling and telling you what that you need to do so that you can get this generosity, this equilibrium. Justice, of course, Judgment comes out a second time. Justice is not out, although the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles are. Yeah, you're like, know that you're getting a rebirth. It's going to be something that's going to be amazing. You're going to be, you're going to be appreciated. You're going to really feel like you won. You're really going to have a lot of stability. You need to stop holding on to things that aren't helping you and practice the self-control you need to do. Also, you've had quite a few major arcana. So Spirit is really, really trying to move you along. So if you're not taking action, you're just, with the Judgment card, it's the last major arcana before the World. Like, once you're willing to take the call, once you're willing to acknowledge the things that you may need to do differently, or acknowledge the good things that are coming to you. Like, but some of you are stuck in your period of rebirth, because and it's like you're trying to get comfortable there, when it's not where you should be trying to get comfortable with. It's literally in the process of you being taken to your next level. You are in the cocoon, becoming a butterfly. You shouldn't be trying to stay in the cocoon forever. You will, if that was the case and you were a caterpillar, that would mean you die. You know, like it's just you're moving on to bigger and better things, but there's something that you're holding on to that's not in your best interest, and it's leading you to have some level of complacency. And I think that because you can't completely see what's in front of you, it's almost like you don't want to move, but you really need to move. It's like you're stopping you're stopping before you can win. So, concentrate on practical things. Start moving forward as an enthusiastic beginner. And figure out a way that you can master your internal battle. Because a significant change is here for you. And it is going to lead to you being the queen, whether male or female, Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to get, equal give and take, generosity. I'm also, because it is equal give and take, I'm feeling like you do need to be generous as well. With the Six of Cups. Some of you, there's somebody from the past that's going to be significant to you. You're definitely bringing in soul family. Like you're getting too comfortable. And it's like you're getting too comfortable before you achieve what you're meant to have. You're getting, comfortable. And what you're getting comfortable on is being dissatisfied. It's like you're almost comfortable being dissatisfied instead of having the achievement. And of course, the third judgment comes out of the deck. You really need to be paying attention to the lessons that that are being essentially drilled into your head. You're not. You may be facing the same thing over and over again, and that means that you may have to handle things in a different way. Because your rebirth that's going to lead to, a lot of happiness, balance, wealth, it all is contingent on you really being willing to take guidance from spirit and make the changes that you're already aware that you need to make. You don't get to judgment you need to make the changes. And you standing still and you getting comfortable with just being dissatisfied, those are things that will take this away from you. Even though spirit is just basically slapping you in the face saying, hey, wake up. So I would suggest that you wake up, because if you're willing to do that, you're going to win, and you're going to win big. Yeah, you're not, it's not a small thing. It's just like you're right on the edge of just winning so big. But you need to finally learn the lesson. And more than just learn the lesson, you need to apply the lesson. Because if you know it in your heart and you don't do it, you didn't learn. And you're more than strong enough to do this. You just need to let go of things. You need to let go of being held back by fear. I've got communication. Some of you need to communicate more. Some of you may need to communicate with a person. You might be being heavily guided to do that. So I've got the door, and which door is about transition. Again, you may need to communicate with somebody to make this transition, but you're like, everything's queued up in your life for you to make this transition. Attached to it was the Wonder Woman charm. So, I mean, it is about being strong. And the spiral shell. With the spiral, that can be about the, Fibonacci golden kind of Fibonacci spiral golden ratio. So with this, there may be something to do with beauty. But also, it is something that shows up over and over again. Like maybe just really accepting like that as something that's natural. I've got the rose quartz. The rose quartz is about, true, loving, unselfish love. And again, with that the Six of Pentacles, I get that you are going to receive, generosity and equal give and take. But it requires you to be giving generosity. There is going to be hope and healing. Some of you are really going to bring in the person that you are meant to be with. Some of you maybe need to reconcile with the person that you're meant to be with. With the turtle, I'm getting that, longevity. Like, you need to be putting things towards what you want. I know the Ten of Pentacles is back here somewhere. What you want your long-term future to be like. The person you need to be for that long-term future. And be taking slow and consistent steps towards that. I've got the locked heart. Do you have your heart locked up? Does this other person have their heart locked up? Is it different in each case? Are you both kind of closed off right now? All right. Explain this locked heart. All right, this is definitely not for everybody, but some of you have a locket. Which, I mean, I know this isn't a locket, but I suddenly heard locket. And some of you definitely have a soulmate. There's or something coming back from the past. Some of you, if you really find that you do not believe that this is a romantic reading for you, you know, you're still manifesting in this long-term success and happiness. But yeah, you do need to be willing to make the transitions you need to make and be the person that you know you need to be. And let go of the things that you know you need to let go of. But for others of you, I feel like you're kind of convinced that something is locked off to you. And it may not, and it may not be a romantic thing. I feel like a lot of you that it's not a romantic thing. That you just are convinced that there are things that you can't get through. There are things that you can't achieve. And that's not the case. I understand that it is how you feel. And if you know, with the devil, if you hold on to it, you can make that true for yourself. But you're not locked off from what you think you are. You're certainly not locked off from abundance. But man, there is a change that you need to make that you know you need to make. So Spirit wants you to not panic and really make that change. They want you to believe. And of course, Tinkerbell and believe come out together. And I feel like they're important together because knowing that, like, if you are willing to believe in what you want, it'll exist. So, yeah, if you're... And communication, like, there is some kind of communication that you do need to make, whether it's to a specific person, whether it is, you know, so that you can move forward. Because some of you are just having something come back from the past. It may just be an opportunity. Like, not everybody in this deck is something romantic. Some of you are, but all of you are just an amazing amount of abundance. That you need to believe that it's possible, and you're gonna be able to do it. You're on the precipice of making it happen. So thank you. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. Just make sure that you comment and subscribe, and then you're in the running. So, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It all matters, and I'm really appreciative. Yeah. Make the change. Be the person you already know you need to be. So if it's not a person coming back from the past, it might be an opportunity coming back from the past. And this time you just need to be ready for it. All right, I'll stop. I'll leave you alone. Let's move on to the Hanged Man. Hello, my gorgeous and talented pile number 3. So you have the Hanged Man. What spiritual rewards are coming to you? The Hanged Man, the 5 of Wands. Let me clarify before you freak out. the Three of Swords, and the Sun. So just know that the strife that you are currently experiencing, the heartbreak that you're currently experiencing, you're going to find a different perspective on it, and it's going to lead to clarity, and it's going to lead to success. Like you're going, things are getting better. I know it doesn't feel that way right now. So please clarify the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords. You're going clarity, clarity, victory, winning. Just know that you are going to get clarity. You are going to get a new beginning that is, that is clear and honest. And full of integrity. With the Five of Wands, you've got the Two of Wands clarifying. You can move forward from this. Just know that even though right now you're feeling pretty stuck, you can move forward. You don't need to continue to put your energies into this fight. You can just have, your success and happiness. And I feel like there may be somebody that you continue to engage with that the problem is that as long as you continue to engage with them, you lose. And you may want to continue to engage so that you can win. But the thing is, flying away from that situation is winning. The Eight of Swords, clarifying the Hanged Man. You need to look at things in a different way, because you're not as trapped as you think you are. Again, victory is here for you. Clarity is going to be here for you. Is this one the card I should take? I felt okay. I didn't feel like taking that one, but the Six of Cups came out. But it didn't feel like it was the right one for you, but maybe it's for one of you. I'm getting, instead of putting your energy in fighting this person, it's going to be best for you to move forward towards more harmonious interactions with people. Basically, more harmonious people. Because there are people out there that you will get along with, that you will work together with. What's your spiritual rewards? Yeah, and I feel like once you stop wasting your time on whatever this person's putting you through, and feeling stuck and holding yourself captive, things are just going to move forward for you. But the Eight of Swords coming out twice. So Eight of Swords is out twice, and the Hanged Man is out once. You need to take off your blindfold and realize that you have more options than you think you do. That doesn't mean that, free will doesn't mean good options. You may not have ideal options. But, you know, keeping on engaging with something that continues to cause you heartbreak, it continues to take peace from you, is probably not the most winning strategy. And while you are going to come to the realization, you absolutely are going to come to the realization that you can have a new beginning. That you aren't constrained in the past. That whatever is happening now, you can at any moment make new decisions. Two of Wands coming out the second time. Oh, let's put the Eight of Swords with the Eight of Swords. So it's back there somewhere, but the Two of Wands being out there for a second time, you really need to make a decision and a choice to move forward. I think it's probably here. Yeah, that's the Two of Wands the second time. And just know that if you decide to move forward, you can move forward. And you are going to have to put in hard work. Like, it's going to, you know, it may take some time and work to move on from this pain. But ultimately, you're going to end up being happy. Again, you have a lot of repeats in this pile. The Ace of Swords for the second time. What you're going to have, once you're willing to move on from this, is you're really going to let the truth guide you. You're really going to be able to cut yourself out of inaction. Like, you're going to realize that the bonds that you're in, that you can absolutely be free. With the Five of Pentacles, you are very concentrated on lack. But what you need to concentrate on is filling your heart. I feel like if there's been somebody who's been treating you very badly, you're going to bring in people who really care about you. And you're going to be able to tell the difference so your spiritual reward is going to be clarity, which you don't have yet, but you're going to have a lot of. And that clarity is going to help you not get stuck in the same way again. Yeah, you're as much as you're having difficulty right now, you're going to cut out what you need to cut out so that you can have a happy life. You're going to be able to put the work towards that. And once you do, You're going to have people who work with you, and things are going to move forward for you at rapid speed. So you're going to, I'm actually like, I'm getting that you're like going on a mission. Like you're going to have, you're going to have real purpose. And this clarity is going to be part of your purpose. You are also going to have greater wisdom in your heart with don't panic. I feel like some of your lack of action is a panic response. A little bit of, if you don't know what to do, you know, then you may not be taking that action, but I'm getting that with believe, I'm definitely getting that you shouldn't believe everybody. Especially, you know, not people who are, you know, consistently causing heartbreak and difficulty in your life. But what I am getting is that you're going to get greater belief in yourself. And with a soft heart, you are going to get to a place of just loving, happy contentment, where things will start working out for you. With the rat, I get that this is just part of the process of cutting these contentious people and situations out of your life. And really concentrating on the connections that bring you value. The people who bring you truth. And this is going to, because those are the connections that are going to bring you good fortune. Remember that you can't, I mean, you can help somebody if they want to be helped. But you can't do somebody's work for them. And some people don't ever want to take the effort and energy in their lives to do what they need to do. And you should not let them take you down with you. Take you down with them. So I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So make sure that you're subscribed and you comment and you're in the running. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really grateful.